Hey there, I'm Kevin Downey, and I run an agency called Kevin M. Downey, where we help companies with their recruiting and email marketing efforts. You can visit our website at kevinmdowney.com. Okay, today's topic, one-way video interviews. I talked about our recruiting process in another video under our Blue Chip program, how our recruiters go about the process. We use form, we get video introductions from candidates, and we do that with a platform. We use Willow. A lot of applicant tracking systems have them built in. But one-way video interviews are some of the most underutilized technology out there. And part of the reason I think is because companies utilize them a little bit the wrong way. So when I've run into companies and I talk to HR managers and directors and VPs, you know, we see them doing one-way video interviews sometimes, but they don't really love them. It's partly because they ask a lot of the wrong questions. So traditionally what companies will do is they'll use the one-way video interview to ask the same questions they would ask on an interview, which are sometimes I would call them trite, for lack of a better word, but questions that really don't mean all that much. Like, what did you do to overcome a challenge with your manager or something to that effect, right? What we're wanting to do in one-way video interviews is we want the person to record just from a single question. So we want them to do a video introduction. I want to hear from them how they're a fit for the position and how they are going to make my client money. How are they a fit for the position and how are they going to make the client money, right? How are they going to be successful? What is it about their background, their experience, what they have done that is proof or evidence that they are going to be a success? I don't care about anything else, right? We're using the form to gather other information like comp requirements, relocation capability, how far they live from a specific area or something like that, making sure they're within an hour or two or something, whatever, right? Ask all kinds of questions to gather that information on the front end. But I don't want to waste a one-way video interview with a bunch of questions that to me are meaningless to ask. At the end of the day, how are you a fit for the position? How are you going to make my client money? How can you guarantee that you are going to be a success? That's what I want to know. And once you get that information and you combine that with other things that you pull in the recruiting process, you can screen a lot of people without conducting interviews and find the best of the best. Now you move on to your interview stage. Saves a ton of time. It's a lot more efficient, right? And you get a lot more information than you're just going to get from gleaning from resumes, right? Resumes is only going to tell you so much, okay? So hopefully this helps you. Again, we use Willow. Most applicant tracking systems have one-way video capability. If they don't, there's a few other technologies out there. But anyway, great technology and very useful in the recruiting process. Hugely valuable. Okay, if you have any questions you need help, reach out to us, kevinmdowney.com. Thanks for being here today. Really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.